G'day, this is Aussie Benny Boy here, and I am sick of what's happening in Australia. You know, guys, in my parents' time, my mum didn't work. My dad worked a basic warehouse job, and basically, he was able to provide for my mum and my sister and myself and buy a house. He bought a house with a block of land for $80,000. And now that house is worth $1 million. And he bought that in the early 90s, I think 1993. And back then, the wages were about 100 times the average wage, right? Now, for anyone under 40 like me, houses are like 1,000 times the average wage. Like, it is nearly impossible to own a house. And combined with like just how much like fruit and vegetables and just like normal daily essentials has like just skyrocketed in Australia. Like, what chance does this generation have? And you know, I want to sound very extreme here, but if a government no longer serves its people, if people have become, like, if they're not living, if like the basic, if a person on like a standard wage isn't able to like afford a home, then what are we being governed for? Like, I believe it's the duty of the people to get rid of the government, to be honest, in any way possible. That's going to sound extreme, and I'm not condoning violence lightly, and it should be our last option. But these leaders don't even answer us. They listen to their scripted news. They talk off script. Sorry, that's what I meant to say. This is one of my first YouTube videos ever, so forgive me. We will get better. But just everything is scripted, and it is time worldwide, all throughout the West, it is time to bring the script down. Call all this bullshit out, and whatever happens, we need to start again. And there may be a great reset, but it should be on our terms. But rather than people losing their homes, they just squat in their homes, and we slowly get the system up and running. A more healthy, better world, because the way this world's run, I mean, you shouldn't even have to pay for food, to be honest. Like, they took away our fruit trees, they took away our vegetables, they made it hard for us to like grow food in our front yards, backyards. You know, it's kind of frowned upon. Oh, my car will get dirty because the next door is growing a couple of fruit trees. We need to get over that, and we need to start growing our own food in our backyards if you have a property big enough. I know not everyone can do that, but this is the point. We're told to believe that, you know, food is just in certain pockets of areas. That's not the way this world once was, guys. They have made it that way. The councils have made it that way. The government has made it that way. Just everything needs to be like just called out. Like, this whole bullshit like world, this whole bullshit system needs to be called out. If you're really awake to things too, you know that individual countries don't really exist, right? And people go on about this new world order, and I agree with them. I do agree. But the new world order happened the moment the United Nations was made. We actually ceased to be independent countries because we all became part of this one entity. And that means, guys, if you really think things through, a lot of these wars are probably staged, and we can go into many reasons. That they would do this. I believe it's actually a very spiritual, it's a bigger problem than what people realize. It is actually biblical as well, and we'll go into that in like future channels. But a war needs to happen between us and them, and again, violence should be a last resort, but we should be calling them out and just saying no more. To be honest, housing should be a basic human right. A basic human right. This whole buy to rent bullshit should be flushed out, because again, like when you think about it, like, and if you agree with buy to rent, like, you're actually disgusting. You're making money at the expense of people with less than you. You know. But again, most people under 40, unless they've got mummy and daddy to help them out, or they've been lucky enough to be earning like over 100k for like the last 5 years, 10 years, you know, it's very hard to own a house. And I actually own my own house, right? I actually own my own house, but I'm trying to talk for most people my age. I'm 37, but most people my age will never own a house, not without help or not without someone in the family that's maybe a banker that can pull some strings. It is near impossible, and I'm speaking out for all of those people. I'm speaking out for everyone, like, and even the younger generation, like, they're fucked. They're fucked. And, you know, you've got, like, it's clear our leaders hate us. They even, like, there's talk of them taking inheritance. Or our, you know, they're already taking people's capital gains, right? In Australia, they've changed, like, capital gains. So they can literally take, like, 40%. Like, once you go to, like, sell your stocks, they can just take 40% of what you made. It's fucking unbelievable. So, like, you've literally killed, like, anyone who was, like, trying to, like, own a house, you know, by investing in stocks and watching their money grow. They killed it. It's theft. It is disgusting. And it needs to stop. Over and out.